everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is one of the largest and most competitive cross-country meets in the Midwest. It is the Heartland Classic, held on the campus of Central College in Pella, Iowa, and I am excited to bring you guys along. A little bit about this meet. I've been going to it pretty much every year that I've been running in high school, and I am yet to have a good race at this meet. So hopefully in this video you will see a better race. The reason being is most likely because of the start. With 43 teams, the opening 200 meters get out quick, and if you don't get out quick, you get boxed in and sometimes have to come to a standstill. That's what has happened in previous years, and going into this meet, I was focused on not letting that happen again, and you will see what ends up happening. Without further ado, here is the Heartland Classic. I will send it to Pella, Iowa for today's video.
Good morning, everybody. Todd Father here. It is Saturday, September 18th, 2021. Today we are on the campus of Central College in Pella, Iowa for the Heartland Classic. This is going to be an extremely competitive meet today. There are 43 schools represented, and we have schools from Kansas, Missouri, Minnesota, and Iowa. In addition, we have 8 of the top 10 ranked boys teams in Class 4A at this meet. By all intents and purposes, this is going to actually be more competitive than the state meet, simply due to the size of the field and the number of athletes competing in all the races today. More than 1,700 runners participating today across the fresh soft, JV, and varsity boys and girls races. Weather today, it's sunny. It's going to be warm, 78 to 80 degrees for the start of the boys race at noon, but humidity is low and winds are very light, so it should be pretty decent racing conditions. The course is dry, it's packed. It's a rolling course, so not the fastest, but definitely possible to put up a decent time today. Here we go, start of the varsity boys. They're gonna come up over the hill, make that right-hand turn at the flag.
And since the race has begun, the commentary for this race has also begun. I remember I got out pretty well, but not as well as I was hoping or should have. As you can see, the field is massive, and I'm just somewhere out in the middle of that. Rounding the flagpole, I kind of get cut off, and I was so close to tripping.
Parker in scrum, bad position.
And thank you for that commentary, Todd Father. I appreciate it. But it's already a little bit strung out, and I remember going into it, because I knew I wouldn't get out towards the front, I needed to stay on either the right or left side of the course. I get out towards the right, and the lead pack right there just went by in 4:50 to 4:55 for that first mile. My teammates out there, and there's a good group going. It's still pretty tight so far. I went out in a 5:15, I believe, which was not as fast as I was hoping for, but here I am. I'm still trying to move my way back up in this race. And here we come to about 1.5 miles into the race. The lead pack is still very strong. That is a really solid pack, but now it starts to get a little more strung out. I'm running down this hill, trying to make some moves as I enter the woods. We enter the woods, and this is probably one of my favorite sections. Alex McCain of West High is out there in front. Ford, my teammate, in about 5th. and things are continuing to string out, but I keep moving up. There's now a lot more room for me to work with. I don't need to hug one side of the course, but here we go. This is where the race really starts to open up. As you can see, the lead pack has been broken and it's very strung out at this point. I've moved up quite a bit and I'm happy with where I'm at, but I just wish that I could have a little bit more room to work with. If I had maybe 400 more meters, I could have probably passed several more people, but here I am finishing. I actually felt like my finish was pretty strong as I crossed the line in 17:05. Not a PR, but still a good race.
Alright, so just finished up maybe 5 minutes ago. It's just the heat is pretty brutal right now, I feel like. I tried to pour a bunch of water on me.
Alright, that concludes today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had a fun time racing it, despite the heat, despite how many people, despite the rolling hills. It was a fun race, and I wish that I could race it one more time. But since it's my senior year, pretty much every meet is my last time racing at that course. So, inquiry of the episode: what was the largest race that you have ever competed in? For me, for cross country, it was the Roy Griak Invitational, which you will see in a week or two. Time TBD. So thank you so much for watching. Live life to the max, run to the max, and thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Despite what you might think about Iowa, not all of our cross-country courses run through the corn. This one actually just runs by the corn.